My fiancée's mom moved in for a weekend visit and 6 months later refuses to leave. I thought it would just be a weekend, but 6 months later, Sarah's mom is still living with us. Sarah and I were happy. Then Sarah's mom, Emma, arrived with a smile and homemade treats. She filled our home with laughter. We explored the city, had family game nights. Then Emma didn't leave. She had some excuse about helping Sarah with a project. I didn't think much of it at first. But as the days turned into weeks, it became clear that Emma had no plans to leave. She started unpacking her bags, setting up her things in our spare room. She even rearranged the kitchen to fit her cooking style. Our cozy apartment feels more like a crowded hotel. Emma would use my toothbrush by accident, leave her stuff all over the bathroom counter. I'd find her clothes in the dryer, and she'd eat the last of my favorite cereal without asking. I'd come home from work to find Emma going through my things. She'd deny it, but I'd catch her red-handed with my stuff in her hands. I started noticing other things too. Emma's phone would ring in the middle of the night, and she'd answer it in a hushed whisper, only to hang up and act like nothing happened. She'd receive packages in the mail with no return address, and she'd hide them in her room. One night, I woke up to the sound of Emma's door creaking open. I saw her slipping out of the apartment, dressed in all black. I followed her down the stairs and out onto the street. She led me to an old, run-down building on the outskirts of the city. She knocked on the door, and a man let her in. I couldn't see his face, but I could hear their voices muffled through the door. They were arguing about something, but I couldn't make out the words. When I got back to the apartment, Emma was already there, acting like nothing had happened. But I knew something was very wrong. I decided to confront Emma today. I knocked on her door, and when she opened it, there was this look in her eyes, like she knew exactly what I was thinking. She tried to block my way, but I pushed past her. I saw it then, a small, locked closet door in the corner of her room, hidden behind a coat rack. I reached for the door handle, but Emma grabbed my wrist. "Don't," she whispered. Her voice was cold and sharp, like a knife. Her eyes were wide and wild, and she was gripping my arm so tightly it hurt. She wouldn't let go. I knew something was very wrong behind that locked closet door. I could hear a faint scratching sound coming from inside. It sent a chill down my spine. Emma's grip on my arm tightened, her nails digging into my skin. "You don't want to do this," she said, her voice barely a whisper. But I did. I had to know what was behind that door. I struggled against her, trying to break free. But Emma was stronger than she looked. She pushed me back, slamming the door in my face. I heard the lock click into place, and I was left standing there, my heart pounding in my chest. I knew I had to find out what was behind that door, no matter what it took. Follow so you don't miss part 2.